Hello and welcome back to the Ohadollar channel. Let's do something a little bit different. We're going to be trying to do a predictions on Payback, WWE Pay-Per-View. Yeah, we're going to go match by match and announcements and certain things that might happen in the Payback thing. So yeah, the first thing that's on this thing that I've found is on like the I don't know, schedule. The chairman is gonna, or Vince McMahon is gonna do a big announcement. Now, it could possibly be. I think it's gonna be either two of two things. Two of two things doesn't make sense. Is it two of two things? It's gonna be one of two things. Two of two things. It could be both if one of them happens. So the first one is there could just be at SummerSlam Shane McMahon versus Triple H, see who gets a hold of Raw, or there could be a big, as it's a big announcement, it's probably going to be a brand split between SmackDown and Raw, and probably Shane's going to get SmackDown and Raw is going to get Triple H. So I think that's the possible thing. They could also have a SummerSlam match between the two. It's probably not likely though. Yeah, I think that's most likely of them. I don't know, Vince McMahon can come up with some weird shit. He might say, the first person to get me erect will get Raw. So it's not gonna be. I fucking hope not. Vince, look into those eyes. You never know what's going on behind those eyes. Next one, Zayn versus Owens. Pretty good match. Probably one of the ones we're most looking forward to. Now Owens won at a home thing in Newcastle. Between Zayn and Owens, which is a pretty weird thing to have just randomly. So I think Owens is gonna win, just because I don't think Zayn is gonna I think they want to push Owens to be one of the big guys in the WWE. So that could be. I think it's gonna be Owens. Next one, Charlotte versus Natalya, and you got Bret Hart and Rick. I think Charlotte might win, but she'll fucking tell off Ric Flair or some shit. Or Natalya will win by Bret Hart doing something to Rick. I don't know. I think them two are going to have a thing between them two. Yeah. Oh, we've got to do the pre-show, which is probably going to be the best part of it. Psych. It's definitely not going to be that. Kalisto versus Ryback. Ryback's going to win. It's obvious. He won at SmackDown or some shit. That's how he got his rematch. And he's got to win. And I'm guessing that there's going to be a big triple threat at what's it called? The next one, I think it's Extreme Rules. Between Apollo Crews, Ryback, and Baron Corbin, and they could possibly do a Fatal 4-Way with Dolph Ziggler in there. That would make it a bit more entertaining instead of Ryback and Kalisto being the only people that have a match for the United States Championship. Seems a bit stupid. I'm pretty sure everyone that Kalisto has gone up to has won against him except from Ryback. So yeah, I think Ryback's going to win definitely, and I think they're going to have something to do with Ryback and Apollo Crews or they're gonna have a big fatal 4-way, something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. I think going by Raw, when Dolph faced Triple H, that was an amazing match. I think Dolph Ziggler might win. But Baron Corbin is new and they want to push him because he's a big, tall beast thing. And Vince loves a good, big, tall guy. So, to make a choice, I think Dolph might win. And he goes on to face the Intercontinental guy, or the other way. I don't know. I don't know. I think Dolph Ziggler will win, and Dolph Ziggler will go on to face Chris Jericho or something like that. And Baron Corbin will be an Intercontinental guy. Next one, Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, I think, has to win because he didn't win at WrestleMania. Chris Jericho won at WrestleMania, which was a big shock, and I think Dean Ambrose has to win that. It's a tag team, Vaudevillains versus Enzo Amore. Now this depends on when they're gonna have the rematch, because if it's like fucking Raw, then then Enzo and then both of them could either win, because none of them are gonna win against New Day. It's the #1 contender match for again to face off against New Day for the tag team championships. So it could go either way, really. But I think if they want to make a rivalry out of it, and they have to make Vaudevillains big, then Vaudevillains would win. But I think down to the popularity of Enzo Amore and Big Cass, I think they're gonna win, and they're gonna have a just banter at Raw, and they're gonna face New Day and probably lose. I don't know. Whatever happens, really. Maybe the Vaudevillains will win, and then they'll face them at Raw and then lose. Yeah. The Intercontinental Championship. So, going back to previous. Vaudevillains are gonna win. Vaudevillains are gonna win by Dudley Boys coming out and hitting Enzo Amore, and then they'll go into a feud at Extreme Rules in a tables match. That'd be a good thing for Extreme Rules. The Intercontinental Championship between The Miz and Cesaro. Cesaro's got to win. Cesaro has to win. He's just come back. Everyone loves him. He's just an amazing guy with like a suit, and he comes up and he comes down with like the James Bond with the weird white circle thing. Cesaro has to win, and I think he might go into a rivalry with Baron Corbin. Or Kevin Owens. But I think Kevin Owens will get into the main stuff with Roman shitting range. Speaking of Roman shitting range, this is probably the most unpredictable match, apart from Baron Corbin and Dolph. It's in terms of WWE and what they want to push forward, Roman Reigns has to win, no doubt. But if they want to surprise us, then AJ Styles will win with Bullet Club, and then AJ Styles will join Bullet Club. and it's very unpredictable in the way they're going with this in SmackDown, because AJ Styles has done a great job at not leaning towards leaning towards a Bullet Club, or the Bullet Club are Luke Gallows and the other guy. I don't know what their names are. Anderson. Someone Anderson. And yeah. So the Bullet Club have to come in, but it's what happens after that, or what they do. So they could either make AJ Styles lose by AJ Styles turning his attention to the Bullet Club and like, I want to win this normally, go away, and then he turns around and gets speared for the 10 billionth time in the wrestling ring. Or he lets them come in, I don't know, makes Roman Reigns lose his thing, and then he comes in, and then AJ Styles takes advantage and does the Superman elbow thing, and he wins that way, and then AJ Styles and then Bullet Club come in to celebrate, and he lifts up their arms and shit, and then they come join. I think AJ Styles, because AJ Styles is a pretty big baby face, and that means a good guy, that they'll let AJ Styles lose by Bullet Club coming in and distracting him, and then Roman Reigns spears him, and either the Bullet Club can go away smiling, and then maybe next Raw, Finn Balor will come up and like, he's our new leader now, you left us at New Japan, suck it. Or they could go full whack and let Roman Reigns join the Bullet Club, and those three will be like, I don't know, some crazy gang. So yeah, that's Payback. I think that's all the Payback. There was going to be a match between Bray Wyatt's guys and League of Nations probably, but Bray Wyatt has got a hamstring injury or something, and Luke Harper's got like a broken arm or some shit, so that wasn't happening, and I really like them four, so I was looking forward to that. Them beating into League of Nations. The League of Nations have split up. Thank God for that, because the only one holding them back was Sheamus, and he was the last one staying in. And I think Cesaro, no, not fucking Cesaro, Del Rio and Rusev are amazing people, are good wrestlers, and they don't really need to be held back by fucking the lads. So thank God for that's gone. So yeah, that's it. I think we'll go back to the chairman's announcement, because I didn't really get my whole like idea between the split. So the split, right? They could split it by having, I don't know, Roman Reigns staying at Raw, because that's obviously what's going to happen. There's going to be a draft. If they have a brand split, they're going to be a draft on Monday Night Raw, and I think Bray Wyatt is going to be the face of SmackDown. He's going to be the new like World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, if that happens, or tag team, and AJ Styles will be at Raw with the Bullet Club, whatever they're gonna do, and I think Bray Wyatt is gonna be like the new big guy at SmackDown. That would be cool, and the United States will get split up to SmackDown, and yeah, and then everyone else will be fine and dandy. I think that's about it for this episode. For this like payback predictions and possible stuff that happens after the big announcement. So I don't know if I probably won't be watching it. It is a bank holiday after, so I might give it a try. Yeah. That's about it. If you want more of this prediction stuff or just more wrestling things, then please let me know in the comment section down below. Share it with friends, do all the good stuff. Like, subscribe, and finally, toodaloo.